Wednesday, let's learn something. Allergy season is officially in full throttle, so just a heads up, I will sound sick from now until October. This Wednesday series is all about going through my new Smart Recovery Handbook, one tool at a time. I'm not a smart facilitator, just a lady on the internet. This week, we talk a little bit about boundaries. I have a couple of long videos about boundaries if you're interested in talking a bit more. This is just a little dip your toe into it. In healthy relationships, a lot of setting and maintaining boundaries happens behind the scenes because there is already kind of a baseline understanding and it comes from mutual respect. Boundaries are not about other people. So a boundary is about myself and how I stay true to my values, what I allow in or not into my life. It's a big topic, multifaceted, complex, but that's an important basic message there. It's like the pennies and the little orange cones in a kid's soccer game. Everybody can see them. Nobody is forced to follow them, but if you want things to go smoothly, you stay inside the cones. This is following the PIVA format from last week, keeping it to I statements and validation and then asking. This is a big one for some of us. I feel embarrassed when you confront me about my drinking in front of others. Can I ask that we have those conversations in private? So there's just a chart here to help practice kind of some low stakes ones here. Things like with a colleague or having your kids put their dirty laundry in their dirty laundry basket, or even like the example I keep going back to about texting me after a certain time at night. If it's communicated as just a general rule that I have for myself to go with my bedtime, it's pretty low stakes because people will just know that I'm not available after a certain time. Larger boundaries may be, I feel unsafe in my sobriety if I'm around someone who's actively using an addiction. Can we make plans to get together when you're sober? Can I ask you to not come over when you've been drinking? So again, that's all there is in the book about boundaries. So it's very much just touching on it as a part of healthy communication in the context of recovery. There are people who are specifically boundary coaches, counselors for this specific thing. Again, I do have videos on my channel that go a bit more in depth about boundaries, but to reiterate, I'm not an expert. So these are just things that I've learned that I have found illuminating and clarifying and helpful. Next week, we're moving right on to staying on track. And if you have questions or comments or a favorite boundary, let me know down below. And I will link one boundary coach that I like online because she's a tiny bit cheeky. So yeah, if you're on spring break, enjoy the last few days. If you suffer from allergies, I'll talk to you soon.